Iris, did you finish the work that I gave you? You better have, or you'll be fired. You old grandma. Hi, Karen. I'm sorry, what was it that you asked me to do? Are you serious? I guess it's true that once you turn 65, your memory deteriorates significantly. I told you to go clean the office kitchen. Have you forgotten already? Isn't it your job to clean up the office kitchen this week? I thought I said that to you earlier when you asked me. No! My job is your job. I'm not sure if I follow what you are saying. I don't expect an old grandma like you to understand how this works. Why did the company hire an old, useless person like you in the first place? Starting a new job at the age of 65 is such a joke. You shouldn't even bother applying for jobs. I know that my age bothers you, Karen. Especially since I'm new, and I'm 40 years older than you. Yeah, I can't believe I have to babysit someone who is older than my parents. What is wrong with this company? That is just how it is sometimes. But I think there is a misunderstanding. You are not my supervisor or anything, Karen. Misunderstanding? I joined the company before you did. So technically, you do work for me. It's true that you may have seniority over me, but that doesn't mean I work for you. Just think about what you're saying. You're being unreasonable. Unreasonable? Clearly, you don't understand. This is why companies shouldn't hire old grandmas like you. You can't even do your job without me. What do you mean? Old people like you just don't know how to use computers. That's why I always have to help you. Well, I honestly don't recall you helping me at all. You incompetent and forgetful sack of wrinkles. Just do as you're told. Or why don't you just quit already? I don't have any problems with using the computer at work. That's what you think. But that's not how I see it. Which is why I give you some of my tasks as well for practice. You should thank me. I'm not following. I'm saying that you don't know how to use the computer. So just do as I ask, okay? It's not like you're qualified to do anything else anyways. Karen, you're being rude. And I was given my own tasks to do that keep me quite busy. You can't just push your work onto me. I wasn't. I was showing you how to do your job. You should be grateful. Grateful? I don't remember you showing me anything, as a matter of fact. That's because you're old. And forgetful. I'm just being honest. I tried my best to teach you. But I guess you just don't see it that way. Teaching? Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about. This is precisely why I hate dealing with old people like you. Have some respect for your supervisor. I showed you where everything was in the office, didn't I? You forgot about that too? That I remember. But it was just that one time. Plus, I don't know if I would consider that as teaching. How have you lived this long and not understood the meaning of that word? You lack basic common sense. Is that right? Whatever. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to tell me? I wasted a lot of my precious time showing you how to do things. So you'll have to pay me for my time. What? Just $500 for now is fine. You should be able to afford that, right? Why do I have to pay you? Because I taught you so many things. Education isn't free, you know. We're not living in communist Russia. But anyway, training at this company is free. Why do I have to pay you? Because you are incompetent. It's a hassle to teach someone like you. And stressful, too. But I still try regardless. So pay up. If you don't pay me by the next payday, I'll tell the CEO that you're a hopeless employee. Are you threatening me? That's what you get for starting a new job at the age of 65. You were probably so terrible at your previous job that you couldn't save up enough money to retire. That's why you have no choice but to work at your age. Is that what you think of me? Well, I don't care about what you think, but I'm not paying you anything. Aren't you stubborn? If you don't want to pay, then quit. It's not like you're the one calling the shots around here. Watch that mouth of yours. We don't need you here. If you were gone tomorrow, no one would even notice. So just quit already. Well, I was hired as a board member, so... What? You really don't know, do you? Well, now you do. Maybe don't be so arrogant in the future. What do you mean you were hired as a board member? I retired from my previous company with a distinguished reputation. I wasn't a nobody like you carelessly assumed. Your CEO, Virginia, asked me personally to come join this company. So that's why I am here. The CEO asked you personally? I was originally looking forward to my retirement life. But working here has turned out to be pretty fun too. I'm confused. By the way, I worked in the IT industry for my entire career. So I think I know a thing or two about computers. I'm not buying it. A grandma like you was hired as a board member? That is ridiculous. The company asked me to join and to help them improve its operations. You call me old, but most of the board members are my age. The youngest one being in his 50s. I mean, yeah, I can see that. You look down on me because I'm old. But actually, I'm not just older than you, I'm also your boss. Who's the one that doesn't have common sense? It's not about common sense. I didn't know, so it wasn't my fault. Don't try to avoid the problem here. You really need to watch your manners when you talk to people. I'm 40 years older than you. You should at least have some respect for people that are significantly older than you. But I thought you were just a part-time employee. That is not an excuse. It doesn't matter what you think. You need to learn your business manners. I have manners. I've been working here for 2 years already. I know what to say and what not to say. So you thought you could get away with being rude to me, just because you thought that I was a part-time employee? That's how the world works. I thought it was finally my time. Well, I won't say that kind of stuff to you anymore. That is, if you really are a board member. I see. So you change how you act based on the person's status. No, I don't. That is not true at all. It sure seems that way. You only respect me now because you know I am your boss. But before that, you looked down on me. Not to mention that you treated me terribly. That's not true. This is just a misunderstanding. I think maybe I wasn't clear. Looks like we need to properly train our employees. What? You've really helped me, though. What are you talking about? The reason why I was hired in the first place is to terminate employees like you, Karen, and to focus on employee training and development. So you are the perfect example. What do you mean, employees like me? What are you trying to say? Employees that lack skills in business etiquette. What? Me? Who else? I'm talking about you. I suspect that you may have also lied to the company. What's with the accusation? What did I lie about? The company hired you because of your Spanish skills, but you refused to go to the international department. Isn't that a bit weird? What is so weird about that? I don't think it is weird at all. I just thought I was more suitable for the administration role. Is that so? Well then, I'll make sure to transfer you to international sales. What? You can put your Spanish skills to good use there. Wait, let's not make any rash decisions here. Why is that? Don't tell me that you actually lied about your Spanish skills just to get into the company. Of course not. It's just a bit sudden, that's all. Plus, I like working as an administrator. It's not like you're doing your job anyway. You just throw your tasks onto other people, and then play on your phone all day. So basically, you're not working at all. No, that's not true. You got it all wrong. I've been observing you for the past month, but your messages today confirmed my analysis of you. No need to explain anymore. What do you mean, analysis? I still can't believe that you asked me to pay you. Wait, you've misunderstood. That was just a joke. A joke? Well, it seemed like a well-thought-out joke. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried that with other people. Of course not! I wouldn't actually do such a thing. Well, we will find out the truth about your Spanish skills when we transfer you to international sales. Wait, what? If we find out that you don't have any Spanish skills, I'm afraid you will be forced to leave voluntarily. You mean I would have to quit? But I finally found a job. It's easy work and the environment is great. I don't want to quit. You are in this situation because of that attitude of yours. If you don't want to leave, then you better start doing your work. This is what you get for skipping your work duties. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Please forgive me. I don't want to get transferred to a different department. You don't have to worry if you actually have the skills. Skills? If you're not up for the task, then I'm afraid you're done at this company. Now you know what it's like to be on the other end. I look forward to your performance. Karen was bullying Iris because of her old age. She even went so far as to try and blackmail Iris, telling her she'd get her fired if she didn't pay her. However, Karen got herself in trouble, and she almost got fired herself. To be honest, Karen got off very lightly considering what she did. In the end, Karen was transferred to international sales, but as expected, she didn't have any Spanish skills. It was a big problem as she lied about her skills to get into the company. She was asked to either leave the company voluntarily or to work on improving her own skills. As a result, she started from the bottom and was given the most basic tasks and chores to do. She was also assigned to a new section with a very strict boss. Furthermore, she started taking Spanish lessons at her own expense. Karen was desperately trying to improve her Spanish skills and to prove herself at work. Iris was very pleased with her own contribution to the company. The company also praised Iris for her outstanding work. The employee training and development project will continue in the office. Iris is confident in her ability to bring good change to the company, namely to transform unmotivated employees to productive ones, which will then result in an overall increase in the company's performance.
Sorry, Arya, can we do the movie some other time? I have to go to a funeral with my parents. What? Did someone die? Yes, my parents' boss. I don't think I'll be late, so I'll be back by night. Okay, we can do the movie some other time. Mom, help me! Where are you? I'm still at the funeral. What happened? Do you want to call? Don't! What? There's someone in the house! Help! What? I was in my room, but I heard someone unlock the door and come in. I went to see because I thought it was you, but a stranger was in the living room. No way! Where are you? Hiding in the closet upstairs. Maybe they haven't noticed me. I'm scared. Was it really a stranger? Not Grandma? No, it was a young woman. Okay, don't move. I'll be back ASAP. Dad is calling the police now. I think she's in the room next by. I think things are falling down. I'm on my way now. Missed call. Natalie, where are you? It's been a while. I'm home. Can you tell your husband I can't today? I don't feel good. Bring the things you stole from us today. Stole? What? You came in and stole things when we were at the funeral, right? What are you talking about? Did someone break in? You have to be careful. Be careful. Burglars always attack the same house. I had it locked, but it was unlocked. Mom said that you went out for a bit at noon but came back soon, and she noticed the key to her house was gone. It's a coincidence. It's not a mystery novel. $3,000 cash, all my designer items and cards. Also Arya's piggy bank. It's not me. Where's the proof? You're saying this without proof, right? What's this? Arya was home. So? She took a picture of the burglar running away when they heard the siren. She was on the second floor. It's you, Natalie. It's blurry. You can't tell it's me. Don't treat me like a burglar with this photo. Stop playing dumb. I asked Arya as well. You didn't go to the gatherings with relatives, right? But I showed her a picture of you from the wedding and said it was you. Just so you know, she saw your face. That's not proof. Are we done? You're annoying. Arya could have made a mistake. That's enough. Do you know how scared she was? Don't blame me. It's all your fault. What? You were walking around flaunting your designer bags even though you're poor. That's why someone stole from you. It's your fault. You're trying to do something out of your league. Who cares if I have designer? Is that all you can say? Don't act so big just because you were able to get married by luck. I don't know why Brian married such a worthless woman like you. He's an idiot. He didn't know that you loved my husband. What? I love Adam? Why? Don't play dumb. When my husband and Brian were co-workers, you liked him, right? What? I'll tell you now, but I saw you and Adam sneak out. when we had the party with our coworkers. What are you talking about? Don't pretend like you forgot. Maybe you still haven't grown out of it. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're so dumb. I'm saying I stole Adam from you. How did you feel when I took your love? Wait, is that the reason why you asked Adam out? Of course, I didn't want him to fall in love with a worthless woman like you, sis. I've always hated it when you have things or people better than me. I don't know how you think you can have better things than me when I am better than you. How shitty are you? I am surprised when Brian proposed to you right after, though. I guess he was empathetic since you were in your 30s. Brian is so sweet. I feel like I'm turning into a shitty person just by talking to you. Just give me back everything you stole from us. Arya was saving up to buy an animal bag. Then why don't you just come over and see for yourself? You won't find anything because it wasn't me. Just buy her a new bag. It's easy if you sell your designer items, right? I can't sell those because Brian gave those to me. Stop acting like he gave those to you. You begged him, right? You're making me laugh. It's so sad you can't even buy Arya a bag. Maybe you should change your lifestyle. You're worthless, sis. You have to live your life poorly like your worthless self. Natalie, where are you? What? Home, of course. I need to talk to you. What? Someone broke in again. It was worse than before. They broke in when we were out for dinner. That's fucking hilarious. How stupid are you? Such an idiot. I can't stop laughing. Me too. What? I didn't think it'll happen so soon. Good thing I was careful. What? About the burglar. Just to be sure, I had Adam keep an eye out. What? When I asked him, he gladly accepted since he thought it would prove your innocence. He said he was out drinking today. I told him to tell you that. You were my number one suspect. You knew we were going out because I posted on my social media, right? Adam sent me a picture. A picture of you messing up our house. What? I thought you would be cautious because Arya was home the other time. Adam was exactly where Arya was last time, but you didn't notice at all. How stupid are you? I can't stop laughing because it's so dumb. You've got to be kidding me. What do you want to do with my family? That's what I want to say. What do you want to do with my family? I have proof now, so you can't run away anymore. Okay, fine, even if I was the culprit. But for the previous one, there's no proof, right? No way, are you still trying to make excuses? You stole from us. You're overreacting. It's just sisters fighting, right? Huh? I'm telling you, the police don't work for this kind of thing. It's called civil non-intervention. You're too smart to know that, sis. I'll tell you. If a parent or sibling steals something within the family can't report it. It's called a custodial sentence, and it applies. No, it won't. What? I'm not going to file a damage report. I'm going to file a complaint. Adams is on board as well. What? Complaint? He just texted me. He said he followed you to your parents' house. He says it seems that you hid everything in the shed. He checked the shed and found the things you stole from us. Also Arya's piggy bank. He's going to help us go to the police with us tomorrow. He's apologizing as well. Did he say that? I'm not going to be charged, right? People seem to get confused there. What was the penalty for theft? Wasn't it imprisonment for up to 10 years or a fine up to $5,000? It's tough. Well, good luck. Oh no, hey sis, please, stop him right now. What? Why? Why? Because is it okay to have criminals among family? Can't be helped, it's already done. What do you mean can't be helped? Oh, I get it. If you can talk my husband out of it, I'll let you borrow him for a day. What? You love him, right? I won't get mad if you have an affair with him. Just this once, I will forgive you. What the fuck? First of all, don't treat Adams like an object. Natalie, you're wrong, so I'll tell you. I'm wrong? I left with him at the party because he asked me to. Huh? I didn't like me. He asked me out. What? Why? I don't know why, but he told me he'd always loved me. But by then, I had already fallen for Brian, so I said no. Then he said he'd be happy to continue being colleagues, that's all. What? So I didn't steal your love from you? The only person I've ever loved has always been Brian. You're a liar. You're just trying to look good again. I don't believe you. You don't have to believe me, though. Just ask Adams and he'll tell you. I'm your hand-me-down? Why do you think that way? Hey, can we stop treating Adams like he's a thing? He didn't go to you because I said no. I think he married you because he fell in love with you. Shut up, shut up, shut up! That's not what I'm talking about. I have to stop that man. I don't want to be an ex-con. Help me, sis. No, are you stupid? How can I cooperate with you after the way you've treated me? You should live in jail for the rest of your life. Why? That was a joke. Just let it go. No, I can't. My precious daughter was put through such a frightening experience. Adams won't be convinced. You won't know unless you try. He's so sweet. Just cry and ask him to forgive you. Natalie, you are Adam's wife. Don't you get it? Adams is really pissed off right now. Huh? Because the first day you robbed my house, do you know whose funeral we were at? Your boss, right? Yes, we were new graduates and didn't know what was right or left. A former police devil boss who drilled into me from the ground up what to do and what not to do in the world. Former police officer? He was your benefactor. I can't believe that you had to call in sick for his funeral. And where were you? Breaking into your sister's house and stealing her money and goods. Adams, who had the utmost respect for his boss, would never allow it. Give up. No, I'm not going to jail. I'll give back the money. Such a jerk for trying to get my husband on your side. Get off your ass and do something, you worthless piece of shit. You got what you deserved. You have no respect for anyone else but yourself. You steal things and hurt and abuse people with impunity. You seem to be more of a bottom of the barrel human being than I am. Okay, I get it. Just let me be the bottom. Please, just don't sue me. So can you promise me? You said you'd take this opportunity to rethink your life a little bit. What? Yes, recite. I am the bottom of the human race. From now on, I will live quietly without bothering others and without luxury. I am at the bottom of the human race. From now on, I will live quietly without bothering others and without extravagance. Yes, that's it. Promise me you won't sue me? I do. Huh? Because that's Natalie's favorite joke now, right? You said yourself that thieves enter the same house multiple times. I can't flush. Boring jokes like that. My sister has tried every trick in the book to get the charges dropped since then, but all have failed. Most surprisingly, our parents did not demand that the charges be dropped. I guess my parents had reached their limit. Natalie managed to avoid jail time, but of course she is now an ex-convict. She was fired from the company she worked and was about to pay a fine when Adams handed her divorce papers, and now she is a cripple. After the incident, our whole family moved away from my parents' house. This is because I just realized that this time was too much proximity is not good in many ways. A little further from work and school, the family of 3 now lives in a small apartment with the sound of the ocean, and of course equipped with a home safe.